One of the most dangerous places that firefighters can operate is, most people say, burning buildings. The truth is, the roadway kills more of us than burning buildings do.
As a first responder, all of them, whether it's fire, police, doesn't matter. One of the most dangerous things we can do is respond to someone's house, someone in need, or to an accident, because we're dealing with all the traffic on the roadways.
From a fire chief perspective, I'm always looking at risk reduction. It costs a lot of money to move these apparatuses up and down the road.
This one, it's a 23. It was $770,000, and the new one, exactly like 1.1 million. So, yeah.
Before the Glance preemption system, we've definitely seen a lot of secondary accidents, which prolongs our response times because we have to stop, and then we have to request our emergency dispatch to send the engine to the original call.
We're always looking at where can we prevent accidents, and this system absolutely allows us to do that. We're not fighting against the intersection. We're not fighting against traffic.
My biggest job is to make sure that our firefighters have the equipment they need to do their job safely. And we've had the technology in place for 6 years. Within that time, no accidents, which is significant.
Literally, the day we turned it on, the response was overwhelmingly positive. We found a product that was just way more than what we expected.
There's no extra button to press. There's no login to do on the end user side. It is just the lights working in succession.
You can actually see these cars are clearing out the intersections far ahead of where the truck is coming.
We've had areas where we've had extremely challenging approaches. Trying to get the apparatus through there and still effectively preempt the traffic was very, very difficult. Once we added this solution, that became night and day, and it was totally different.
From the time the fire station doors go up and that fire engine leaves to when they arrive at the emergency response, for us, that has largely been uncontrollable. And what this system does, I think, is gives us several avenues, signal preemption being one of them, driver alerts being another one of them, to start to control that uncontrollable. That's a completely new area for us. It's really a paradigm shift in emergency response for us.
The city of Avon has experienced tremendous growth over the last 10, 15 years. Obviously, with growth comes some challenges. The traffic side is definitely something that the police department has had to contend with. Our friends in the traffic department and the fire department brought our attention to a new system that was GPS-based, and it does seem like this new system is by far better than the older siren-activated system in that it's actually working for us before we get to the intersection.
Here in the city of Euless, we have an intersection that is heavily congested. There are times during the day where that traffic will back up from that intersection into and in front of the fire station. But with the new technology from Applied, when our fire apparatus pull out, the system is already turning that traffic signal green to clear out that traffic. It makes that response so much more smooth and so much more timely.
I've been having some discussions with a neighboring department. They have a certain station that their response time is just, the traffic is so bad they can't move. They come out of the station, they just cannot move. To the point where, we're gonna have to put another fire station here. And it's like, listen, you gotta look at some technology for solutions first. Because if you implemented something like this, you might go from a 10, 12-minute response time, you can cut that in half at minimum, probably more, because the traffic's moving.
Being able to use the analytics to know how the intersections were responding to the apparatus that were coming through was a whole new insight that we didn't have before. Being able to look back at events, recreate them, and dissect them to give us a better picture of operationally how we're doing was very, very important.
We're saving about 10% response times, which equates about a little over 30 seconds per emergency call, which is crucial. And we believe we're going to get upwards of 15% once we have the whole system in place.
We have realized about an 18% drop in our response times, and when you're gaining 10 to 12 seconds per traffic light on average, it really has an impact on the response time.
Speaking with some of the officers, they've said it's one of the best tools that they've been given since they've worked here for the city of Beechwood. I'm very excited about it, and I think that it'll show that our response times have gotten even better.
I honestly thought it was too good to be true until we started seeing it put in place. The members utilizing it in the field day in and day out are big fans.
It all boils down to safety. Safety of my officers responding in emergency calls, as well as the safety as the motoring public. I expect the technology to continue to improve and make our responses safer, which in turn will make the general public safer.
This is another tool that Hillsborough County Fire Rescue has invested in, Hillsborough County has invested in, to make your life more sustainable, make your life more improved, and we can take care of your family, your friends, and yourself.